fair down the left field line. Knowles comes set, 1-0 pitch. Taken low, missed with the curveball. County is 2-0. Outfield deep. Neal just plays him slightly to pull. There's the 2-0 pitch. Taken down and in. That is ball 3. In case you're wondering, last time the Isotopes had a 3-homer game was Ryan Ritter at Reno May 25th last year. If anyone's got the green light, it's Condon. Counts 3-0. Here's the pitch. Takes a cold strike. Looked like he was ready to hit. It was outside corner, a sinker at 92. In fact, on the very outside corner at the bottom of the zone. You don't want to swing it at that 3-0. Let's see what he gets 3-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He tried to stop himself, couldn't, on a slider down and away, and the count is full. And now the payoff from Knowles, 3-2. Outside and low, ball 4, so they continue to be very careful with him. He did not see a fastball that at bat. Slider, curve. Well, he did see a couple of sinkers and a couple more sliders. So Condon has walked with 1 out. He's down at first base, and Connor Capel, the batter, tied up 6-6. Here comes the manager for Oklahoma City, Scott Hennessy, out of the dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, it looks like. We got a break in the action. Albuquerque and Oklahoma City tied 6 apiece. This is the pitching change on the Isotopes Multimedia Network.
Veteran owned and operated, Supreme Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is committed to serving our community with honest, reliable HVAC and plumbing services. From seasonal tune-ups to full system installs, we get the job done right. Need a new system? We offer free estimates on new installations and flexible financing options. With integrity, experience, and a mission to keep your home running smoothly. Call 505-299-3111 today, because service is what we do best.
Hey, Isotopes fans. Know someone who deserves to be honored? News Radio KKOB's 250 Flags is recognizing outstanding people across New Mexico. Big impact or small, if they're knocking it out of the park, we want to hear about them. Nominate them today at newsradiokkob.com. 250 Flags, celebrating the people who make our states.
Have you tried Teller, New Mexico's vodka? Safe House Distilling Company in downtown Albuquerque has a passion for creating all-natural craft spirits. With the Isotopes, Safe House has created Watermelon. Watermelon Walk-Off is a refreshing canned cocktail made with Teller genuine vodka, watermelon,
listening to the
Watermelon Walk-Off,
Isotopes.
and a selection of our other ready-to-drink cocktails are available at Isotopes Park and New Mexico retail locations.
Hi, Ben.
Cheers from Safe House Distilling.
You're listening to Isotopes Baseball on 94.5 The Pit.
New pitcher for Oklahoma City is left-hander Garrett Daniels. He takes over top of the 5th. Game is tied 6 apiece.
I like
Isotopes
right,
have 1 on and 1 out.
Yamel.
Connor Cape will be the first one that faces him. Isotopes Baseball brought to you in part by Infinity, providing coverage that won't strike out. Charlie Condon of the Isotopes has the 2 fastest exit velocities off the bat so far in today's game. 112.6 off the bat in the first inning, 104.5 in the third inning. Both of those were home runs, accounting for 5 of the Isotopes' 6 runs. First pitch to Capel, slowly hit up the first base line. Fair for now, it's on the grass, and safe at first base is Capel. McDaniels tried to glove it. It was never in his glove. First, again, it was never in the glove of McDaniels. He was trying to reach for it and tag all in the same motion. He got himself an infield single. It was an all or nothing attempt by McDaniels. And now the batter is Chad Stevens. First pitch grounded foul toward the third base dugout for strike. Isotopes up to 10 hits now. Comets have 8. Both teams have scored 6 runs, and neither team has committed an error. Stevens looking for his 3rd hit tonight. 0-1 pitch. Taken high. Single to center in the 1st inning. RBI single to right in the 3rd inning. Those are against the starter Ryder Ryan. Now he's facing the lefty Garrett McDaniels. High leg kick. The pitch popped up foul to the right, out of play. Sun has been remains in the sky. Just a few
Color
scattered
as
here and there.
suspect
Very light wind. Delightful evening for
Cause
baseball.
I suspect
The 1-2
like
pitch. Very high.
one line to
Alonso had to come
recover.
out of his crouch behind the plate to catch that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 on and 1 out. McDaniels fires. Swung on and missed. Got him with a slider down and away. So there's the 2nd out of the inning.
Damn it.
And it'll be up to Nicky Lopez if the Isotopes are going to take advantage of these base runners. Lopez a single to right, fly to left. Lefty on lefty matchup. The first pitch. Taking all the way to Peart, called strike, sinker at 93 miles an hour. McDaniel is listed at 6'2", 180 pounds from Marion, South Carolina. The big leg kick again, the pitch fouled off to the 3rd base side, to the 2nd level. And Lopez down on the count, 0-2. Lopez has got a battle. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. And that's a soft liner to left. It's Lopez is going to send Condon home. The throw from Sawinski up the line. The tag. They got him, says the umpire. Condon can't believe it. On deck hitter Betancourt can't believe it. Home plate umpire Steven Rios calls him out. And that ends the inning. Isotopes did not score. I'll get the benefit of a replay. I couldn't tell from that angle. I'll see if I get another angle during the commercial break. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. Halfway done, 6-6, Albuquerque, Oklahoma City tied on the Isotopes Multimedia Network.
Veteran owned and operated, Supreme Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is committed to
Because
serving
you're
our
a
community with honest, reliable HVAC and plumbing
so
services.
dark,
From seasonal tune-ups to full, we get the job done right. Need new
but
systems?
just
Free
for
estimates
some
on new
put a
installations and
color
flexible financing
and
options. Trusted
taxing
team with
out.
integrity, experience,
But
and passion
he's
to keep your
gonna
home running smoothly.
check.
Call 505-299-3111 today, because service is what we do best.
Hey, Isotopes fans. Know someone who deserves to be honored? News Radio KKOB's 250 Flags is recognizing outstanding people across New Mexico. Big impact or small, if they're knocking it out of the park, we want to hear about them. Nominate them today at newsradiokkkob.com. 250 Flags, celebrating the people who make our state stronger every day.
Have you tried Teller, New Mexico's vodka? Safe House Distilling Company in downtown Albuquerque has a passion for creating all-natural craft spirits. Teaming up with the Isotopes, Safe House has created Watermelon Walk-Off. Watermelon Walk-Off is a refreshing canned cocktail made with Teller genuine vodka, watermelon, and lemonade. Watermelon Walk-Off and a selection of our other ready-to-drink cocktails are available at Isotopes Park and New Mexico retail locations. Cheers from Safe House Distilling.
You're listening to Isotopes Baseball on 94.5 The Pit.
Don't do
Another
it,
pitching change
kid.
for Albuquerque as we start the bottom of the 5th inning. We're tied 6 apiece. Isotopes and Oklahoma City Comets game 2 of the series. Isotopes won on opening night 3-1 yesterday. Keegan Thompson, the new pitcher, first offering a swing and a foul straight back off the bat of Austin Gauthier. Starter for Albuquerque was Valente Belloso, 3 innings, 3 runs, all earned. Carson Skipper pitched the 4th and gave up 3 runs. And now it's Thompson making his Isotopes debut here in the 5th inning. Right-hander's 0-1 pitch, taken low for a ball. Transactions over the last few days, ultimately remaining in the Rockies organization. 1-1 is inside for ball. Rockies really like his arm. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's fouled straight back. Apparently, Thompson did to be sent down. As he was designated for cleared waivers, accepted the outright assignment back to AAA. Here's the 2. Strike him out. Good location there. Fastball down in the zone. So Gauthier strikes out for the 5th inning. Thompson has made 4 appearances in the major leagues with the Cubs over the last 4 years. He started 17 times. A reliever exclusively in the last 2 campaigns. Noah Miller pitch fouls it off to the left and out of play. In fact, 2022, he was 10-5, a 3.76 ERA for the Cubs. Through 115 innings that year. Very effective 2.67 ERA last year for the Cubs over 24 relief appearances. Miller lines another one foul into the netting down the baseline again. Thompson going back and forth between the Major League Cubs and the AAA Iowa Cubs each of the last 4 years. That's why he was out of options, why he needed to be DFA'd. Again, he cleared waivers, accepted his outright. Back to AAA now with the Isotopes. One two, the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Amador backhands, throws across his body accurately. 2 up and 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Thompson, originally a 3rd-round pick by the Cubs in 2017 out of the University of Auburn. Went to high school in Coleman, Alabama, Coleman High. Two outs, nobody on for Jack Sawinski. Left-handed hitter. And did it hit him? It just missed his front foot. Ball went all the way to the backstop, ball 1. Tie game, 6 apiece, bottom of the 5th. We are at twilight here in the Central Time Zone, Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. The 1-0. Into the air to center field. Carrig has a beat on his back and has to jump at the last moment to make the catch on a ball that hit 106.8 off the bat. But Carrick's got it. Side is retired, 3 up and 3 down. We move to the 6th inning, tied 6-6. Isotopes and Comets on the Isotopes Multimedia Network.
Miller Lite no te llena, pero festejar el cumpleaños de tu compa que has conocido desde siempre. Convertir una simple reunión de domingo en una fiesta legendaria. O celebrar el campeonato de tu equipo favorito después de años de sufrimiento. Eso sí, que la vida te llene, no tu cerveza. Momentos legendarios empiezan con una Light. Es Miller Time. Celebra responsablemente. 2025 Miller Brewing Co., Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
There's just something special about a night at the Yard. Maybe it's the first sip of an ice-cold Pepsi. Maybe it's the fresh air as you watch the sunset. Whatever it is, memories are made watching Isotopes Baseball. Get your hot dog fix, watch Orbit dance, and experience the joys of Isotopes Baseball. Log on to abqisotopes.com to view the full schedule. Albuquerque Isotopes Baseball, the best family entertainment in town.
There is a weekend in July when the baseball world revolves around upstate New York.
Double mask
Hall of Fame
Smith.
Induction Weekend in Cooperstown is an unforgettable experience.
God.
Family-friendly activities and memorable
God, look at
Make your
that.
plans today for July induction of Carlos Beltran, Andrew Jones, and Jeff Kemp as the class of 2026
and look at crap.
This is Isotopes Baseball on 94.5 The Pit.
Sir, I got an open.
Here in the Bricktown district of Oklahoma City, in two of the series.
Well,
Albuquerque, 3 runs in the
sir.
first and third innings. Oklahoma City, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth. Means the
But
winner
I
tied
know.
6-6 as we start the sixth inning.
Let's
Bryant
can
Betancourt, the 8 hitter for
Russia.
the Isotopes, making his AAA
Unless
debut to
you
lead
know.
off this frame against Garrett McDaniels. First pitch, a called strike on the outside corner. McDaniels took over in the fifth, 1 on, 1 out. And was able to get out of the inning with some help from his left fielder, Jack Sawinski. His throw home got Charlie Condon out at the plate. I only saw one replay just as we were going to break. I did not get a look at any others. It was extremely close. The 0-1 is grounded foul to the on-deck hitter Avens for strike 2. Sawinski's throw was a little bit up the first base line. Alfonso had to catch it, reach back. And it's one of those where you slow it down inch by inch and maybe you can tell safer out, but it was bang bang, to put it mildly, extremely close. 0-2, very high. Betancourt has to get the head out of the way. Condon and some of the Isotopes around the plate were upset. Third base coach Pedro Lopez did not argue at all. Now the 1-2. A wave and a miss. Got him on a slider tailing away for the first out of the inning. Well, McDaniels got brought into the game with a lefty due up, and a stretch of the Isotopes lineup where 4 of 5 hitters were lefties, including this guy at the plate, Drew Avens. 1 out, nobody on. Again, we're tied at 6-all, 6th inning. Corner infielders are in case Avens thinks about a pitch
That's
again.
a creeper
Takes the first
pasta.
pitch, and it's called a ball. No. It was near the top of the zone. The verdict from the computer system is confirmed that it was a ball. So Oklahoma City loses that challenge. The Comets have 1 remaining.
Hey,
I know it's very easy for me to see this from upstairs. But I think that's probably not the best use of when to use a challenge. Avens smokes one at third, but backhanded by Fitzgerald, who goes 1 step on the grass and throws to first now. How about the reflex of Ryan Fitzgerald to take away a hit from Avens? Well, that ball was hit hard, but it's even harder when you're playing in and you got to backhand it. But strong wrists and strong hands to squeeze it, keep it in the glove, and then the accurate throw to get Avens. 2 outs, nobody on. Cole Carrick will turn around and hit from the right side of the plate for the first time. And takes the first pitch. That one just missed for ball 1. Carrick from the left side of the plate, a single and 2 ground outs.
Yeah, sorry for hearing about that.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss, and look out. Bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, landed in the protective netting, and then dropped to the Comets dugout. And so Carrick will take the walk of shame toward the dugout. The bat boy retrieves his piece of wood. And Carrick's going to go get something sticky to add to his bat, whether it's pine tar or spray, with the count 1-1 now. To go back to the challenge with Avens at the plate, first pitch of an at-bat, you got 1 out, nobody on. It's really not a high leverage count situation. And so for the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso, you got a couple correct earlier in the game, but you lose one there, and it's not really a high leverage situation at all. The 1-1.
Where I
This one on the ground of the
right
shortstop,
now.
gobbled up by Miller. Throws to first, side retired in order, 3 up and 3 down. We go to the home half of the 6th inning. Albuquerque 6, Oklahoma City 6 on the Isotopes Multimedia Network.
Today we have two very special guests on our program. Introducing Len and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime.
If it goes to extra and I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna toss this at my TV. Oh God.
Don't settle for less than the best. Because New Mexico deserves it. You're ready to serve.
Ready to lead?
Step up to the plate and protect your community.
Join the New Mexico State Police. Apply today at joinnmsp.com.
New Mexico's Honda Giant, perfection Honda. New Mexico's Honda Giant. One small step north of Cottonwood Mall, one giant Honda.
Oh, okay, so auto is the greatest.
Car service and so much more. You want perfection?
Color houses.
Come to the Giant. Savings and selection, get it at perfection. New Mexico's Honda Giant.
You're listening to Isotopes Baseball on 94.5 FM and 1050 AM The Pit.
The score remains tied 6 apiece. Albuquerque and Oklahoma City, bottom of the 6th inning. Keegan Thompson out for his 2nd inning of relief, trying to stabilize this game for the Isotopes. Thompson, a quick 5th inning, retired the side in order on 10 pitches. He'll face Elisier Alfonso, a lefty, to begin the 6th inning. Alfonso, a lefty. First pitch swinging, fouls it off to the left side, onto the roof for strike 1.
Hello, go 7 How are you?
In the 4th, they had the momentum when Thompson blanketed them quickly in the 5th. Now his 2nd pitch here in the 6th is a bouncing ball to the first baseman. Big up for Condon. He'll take it himself to the bag. And the leadoff hitter is retired. Isotopes Baseball brought to you in part by the Albuquerque Journal. For 100 years, the Journal has been your most trusted news source. And now they are delivering more than just the latest stories. Get podcasts, live event coverage, video streaming, plus access to local discounts on their new app, JRNL. Download Journal Plus today. Enjoy your news with benefits. Michael Ciani, the batter, a lefty. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. He started to go. He held back. He looked at the umpire. It was just barely outside the strike zone, according to the computer. He did not challenge the call. So the count is 0-1. And the pitch. Fouled back to the left out of play. Nothing in 2.
I'm done.